This is who I am. I'm the junk man, Bobby's oldest son.
Hey guys, welcome back to our second installment of the Brushdown Quarantine Edition. That's right, unfortunately I have been stricken with the infamous coronavirus. But do not worry, I feel nice and healthy. Being honest, quite frankly, I'm just ready to get this show on the road. So without further ado, keeping up with our tradition of having our drink of the day on the show, today I'm going to be drinking scotch. Unfortunately, we will not be having any guests today because I am quarantining. So unfortunately, it will just be me today. Don't worry, everybody. I will go into extensive detail and we'll be trying to make this go as fast as possible for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. It's so good. I'm really happy that I decided to do scotch today. I'm gonna go ahead and do not one, not two, not three, not four, not even five of the songs from Chemistry, but all of them. I will be doing the album as a whole, diving in deep and giving you the scoop on all of the behind the scenes details and other things that you'll need to know. It's the second installment of the Odyssey series. The Odyssey is a 4-part album series that I began with Human, Not But 1 year ago. The Odyssey is made up of 4 albums. The first album introduces the main character, what he's all about and all of that. Second album, the storyline begins. So let's dive right in. So when I made the first song of the album, my main idea for this introductory song, it would kind of give a brief summary of what the story was going to be about, kind of like a welcome to the show type thing, a beginning monologue if you're so inclined. The lyrics go, this chemistry is killing me, this chemistry is killing me. What I'm referring to when I say chemistry is the idea of relationships and like falling in love. At the time, I had been going through a lot of different relationship stuff. It was kind of heavy for me. So I did what any other good musician would do and write a ton of music about it. So the idea of that first verse, what it was supposed to be, is supposed to be the main character talking about how he's kind of given up. He's kind of just going around and being a player and just, being a douchebag about it, pretty much. The bass line that you hear in the beginning of the song is actually an acoustic guitar. They just transposed it down and tried to make it sound kind of like a bass because I was really into funky bass lines back then. I was going through a huge phase where I was listening to a bunch of jazz and funky stuff. Actually, the song that inspired that verse, that bass line, was actually Superstition by Stevie Wonder. I just thought the idea of like a cool bass line with a beat would just sound so nice to just start off, be an introduction, get the pace going, set a precedent for the album pretty much. And so the song goes on and then it, whenever it drops, the second verse really just kind of goes over the whole album pretty much. This is a story about boy meets girl. The entire album's a love story. It follows the storyline of when a person meets this person, likes this person, introduces themselves, and what goes through their mind and how they feel about certain situations and stuff like that. And so I really tried to grasp every part of a relationship, kind of the ups and the downs. So at the end of the song, obviously it goes down and then you hear the two people talking. He says, "So you're just gonna give up?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am." And he goes, "Don't look now, but there's a girl staring at you over there." And then that's where "Who Are You" starts. Who Are You is supposed to be the initial eye lock of talking to that one person. It's when you see that person and you're like, oh my god, she's freaking beautiful. Like, I want to talk to this person so bad. It's supposed to be first time that you see that person and what you think of that person. And I love the lyrics and I love getting to do that, the beginning, because I get to go into the whole lo-fi thing. And lo-fi has played such a large role in my life. Every single time I study, I listen to lo-fi. Every single time I'm just trying to meditate or just sit on some thoughts, I listen to lo-fi. It allows you to just kind of clear your mind and go. It's that wonder, like, who is this person? This person is beautiful, but like, I want to know more. I want to know more about who this person is, because I just want to know you. And that's where the drop starts. I love the drop. Very nice, vibey feeling. All I wanted was to make a chill, deep house song with the hi-hats. The whole idea of doing like the deep house, I was like, I have to make it sound like me. I have to differentiate myself from other people. And I was like, what can I use as a way to kind of differentiate myself? Ooh. That little part is me singing. I had to put that up there. I thought that'd be like a fun way to kind of like spice up that drop, because it was very chill at first. Just the the waves, the little woo woo. One of the other factors I tried to use to differentiate myself was taking actually like a Scotch canister. I took a spoon, just a regular silver spoon from downstairs, and I would bang on that, make it jump from side to side on you, and just like all of those little wood hits that you're hearing are not wood hits. It's a whiskey canister. And I thought that was so much fun to make just because, you know, like it really added like a housey feel to it, like a very underground, chill cocktail bar kind of like feel, like speakeasy kind of vibes. I really enjoyed it. When the vocals come back in for the second verse and the harmonies, the harmonizing. A lot of the breaks in the song I love so much. But I think that where this song really shines is definitely the second drop. Originally, all I wanted to do was make a guitar song just chopped up and mixed in the electronic parts of it, because you don't expect that initial. I think it's so great because the entire drop was just like one very it was just one giant guitar solo for me. As a producer, it was just a giant guitar solo for me. Because while I got to actually do the guitar part for it, I also got to do everything that was around it. The drums, everything, the tom hits and all of that. Oh my goodness. I just wanted to melt people with the second drop. I just put on a vibe. But so at the end of that song, all you hear is the main character go up and say, "Hi, do you mind if I sit?" That's where mine starts. So mine, I love so much. That song is old as it is. I mean, I wrote that song back in, I think it was the summer of 2018. I went back and found that song. I was like, this song is exactly what I need for this part. It's a great song. It's got a great little bass line. I need to make this song better so that it can be a part of this album. And so originally it was just the vocals and the piano part and all of that. And I didn't realize that I wanted the, "Yep, I'm gonna make you mine." I didn't realize that I wanted that until a few months before Chemistry had come out. I loved playing with the vocoder. I've never really played with vocoders before. It was a lot of fun getting to play with my voice because I would sit there and be like, "Wah, wah, wah." This song is the introduction of the love interest. And so this is where the main character actually goes up to the girl he's been staring at and actually says something to her. You know, "I want to be with you. I know you feel it too, because I can't dance without you." The song's all about how you just dance the night away with these people that you meet at these bars, and then they turn out to be, you know, somebody that you get involved with for months or years or months. I love this song because it's kind of that like, "Yeah, let me take you out. Like, yeah, I'm gonna make you mine." It's that upfront kind of the first time you meet somebody, and the way that the song moves into the piano part is supposed to be that switch from first part of the song is kind of the front that you put on the, "Yeah, baby, let me dance with you, let me take you out, let me get you some drinks." When it switches to the piano part, it's supposed to be that like connection where you realize that this isn't just another person at the bar. Like, this person's actually really cool. This person's actually a very nice person. It's that emotion. It's that. And so I try to go for a much jazzier kind of piano for that because I really enjoyed just playing with those dissonant sounds and those dissonant notes. Just getting to play with chord progressions rather than just sticking to the basics. Obviously, a lot of the piano parts that you hear playing on here are obviously two pianos. I can't do all of that stuff by myself. So the song plays out, goes all the way to the end, and then you just hear, you know, as the piano is going out, you hear the, "I think I like you too much." I didn't think that was possible. That moment when you meet somebody and you know that you just barely know them, but you feel that connection and you're like, why do I like this person as much as I do? I just met this person. I don't know anything about this person. Why do I feel the way that I do about this person? So that's the like, "Yeah, let me take you out. Like, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this. Let's do this." So the next song, "Show You Love," that is supposed to be the song where you say, you know, why go out and dress up and act like we're different than who we are when we could just stay in, watch some TV, hang out, cook some food. I always loved that kind of dating somebody because when you're alone with that person and you just hang out with that person is when you really like learn that person. It's when you really get to know that person. They can say whatever they want because there's nobody around. It's just you two, and you can say whatever you want. Really, what this is just the ideal perfect first date. So ladies, please take notes. But no, I'm talking about, you know, eating pizza and drinking PBRs and watching Game of Thrones. Like, it's all about getting that person to just kind of hang out with you and chill with that person and really get to know who that person is, like, personally. Once you get into that space with somebody, you kind of just let loose. At least I do. That first date, it's about that getting to know somebody, and then you get past all of the hard stuff that you have to talk about. And it's pretty much saying, like, no, I really like you. Like, I can make your life happy. Like, I can make you happy. I think I can do it. Like, the thing I love about it so much is it's kind of that leap of faith. It's kind of that, like, let me show you love, let me show you love, and it builds up and it builds up. And then we're gonna let me show you love. And it's supposed to be that first kiss. It's the first time you kiss that person. It's just that pun. And you start making out and sparks fly and everything explodes and it's freaking beautiful and you love it and your heart's racing and your anxiety's pumping through your chest, but you don't care because this person right here doesn't give a shit either. It's that wow moment. It's that reason why you're like, yeah, that's when I knew I fell in love with that girl. You know what I mean? No, but it's that first time that you really get intimate with that person and the way that it makes you feel.